Hi, everyone. This is Alpha One Chevrolet Buick, and we're doing some crazy stuff here at the store. This is the morning show, Meet at the Rock, and I've got some very interesting people to introduce you to. This is our fantastic staff that does all the great business and takes care of our customers here. So I'm going to briefly introduce you to them. But you've got James Tiny Dean over here to my right, far right.
Howdy, folks. How are y'all today?
Oh, man, we're doing good. How long have you been here, Tiny?
31 years.
31 years. He looks like it's been like yesterday.
I don't know about that. Been lots of gray hair growth since then. Probably a few pounds put on, too.
No. But you're tiny. You can't be big.
That's just a nickname.
You sure?
Yeah.
When I thought of Tiny, I was thinking, is it this big? No? Tiny is amazing. He takes great care of our customers every day. And I think that's most of the reasons why people want to do business here is the kind of people that we have. They're good-hearted people. Tiny is a great representative of that. And then we have the historian himself. I call him that. That's my moniker for him. The legend of lore, the knower of all things, Lee Jenkins.
Where's that guy? Okay. Well, good morning. It's good to see you and good to hear from Tiny.
I know.
He's usually taking a nap about this time of day, so I was glad to have him in here.
Yeah, sometimes somebody's got to do it,
These two little sibling competitiveness. No, he's an amazing guy, and so are you, Lee. I mean, everybody knows you. That I would know every time I walk around the city. Lee Jenkins. What about old Lee Jenkins? What about Tiny? That's all I hear about.
We're still hanging around. We've been doing this a long time together. Like Tiny said, over 30 years. What a blessing. We are blessed. I'm blessed to dump all of my worries and woes and problems in the service on Tiny. And he takes special good care of everybody that way. And I appreciate him. Without, the happiest people are in the sales department. Sometimes the not so happy people are in the service department because every car breaks down. It doesn't matter if it's a Mercedes-Benz or a Buick. They're all going to break down. And the thing that you most need as an owner is the perfect service department, the kind of people that are going to take care of you. And we're blessed to have Tiny leading that up in the back for 30 plus years. And I appreciate you, Tiny. I'll never tell you enough. This may be the first time I ever told you, but I do appreciate you.
We've already accomplished on this radio show.
Wow, I might have to come in here more often.
We're breaking ground, Tiny.
Yeah. But I know we don't say it enough, but the sales department is great here. And we do appreciate that because we wouldn't be here if we didn't have a sales department.
That's awesome.
Thanks. And
the main thing is we wouldn't be here if we didn't have our customers too.
Amen.
And that's the main thing that we're here for is our customers.
Man, I can't say enough good things. You're two of the surprises that we had. We're going to talk about a few more of the surprises that we got when we took over Alpha One Chevrolet Buick from Miller Starnes. And I got to tell you, it just gets better every day. These guys they got good hearts and they work so hard. I can rely on them. You set your watch by them. Thank you for being the rock that we are standing on. And now we're going to keep going down this incredible rabbit hole of talent that we call Alpha One Chevrolet Buick. Next to me is Jason, Cheap Sunglasses White.
What's going on, guys?
Ooh, listen to that voice. He can talk on the radio, I think.
Like it.
You got to tune it up once in a while.
I know, right? Well, we're going to have him headphones on the next one. We're kind of creating something new here at a dealership and having these type of shows and these podcasts that we're putting together. And we're going to get better at it every single day, don't you think?
I do.
So let me ask you, Jason, you wanted to tell us some unique stuff, some strange news.
So there's always some strange stuff going on in the world. But if you want a little history, today in 1804, Napoleon was crowned emperor of France.
Napoleon.
Did y'all know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I do now.
Yeah.
I do too. And what did you say, Lee, that a Napoleon complex?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Little man syndrome.
Little man syndrome. Yeah.
Little man.
Yeah.
So I remember he just used to stick his hand in like this all the time, all his pictures like that.
Put it over his heart.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he knew what he was doing sitting up.
He was hanging on to something.
He had an extra comfy saddle, so he looked a little taller.
He tried to conquer the world.
He did.
Came real close. Came close. He and a couple others, and their demise was what they got exactly what they deserved.
So let me ask you, when everybody asks me how tall I am, I say I'm 5'9", and 7/8 and 31 32. Is that a Napoleon complex too?
No, it can't be because I tell them 5'8 3/4. So I mean, I know we have neither one have that complex, and we're not going to drop any names of folks that might have it, but there is such a thing.
Hey, we're getting close to the next height every time. I think we just keep kind of adding a centimeter, an inch.
That's right.
You don't have to do that.
No,
How tall
I'm
are
6
you?
foot.
Look at him. I'm 6 foot. He's got that look in his eye.
Somebody take out the tape measure.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be 6 foot.
Take them shoes off. Stand flat-footed here, son. Let's check it out.
I think age starts to shorten you a little
Yeah, I
bit.
know,
That,
it sure does.
that compression of the spine and all that good stuff.
That's right.
So what other strange news has happened?
If you want to get a little bit closer to today, in '94, Heidi Fleiss was found guilty for running a call girl ring.
A what ring?
A call girl ring.
Did he just say that live?
I did.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know, Tiny and I were here in '94, and we didn't know
Right.
that was going on because we were working.
Yeah.
We were right down here working,
That's what I
8
tell
to
my
5.
wife.
We don't know what old Heidi, whoever you said, we don't even
Heidi
know all.
Fleiss.
Oh, we didn't even know all that happened. We was concentrating on taking care of business.
Yeah.
That's
What I
awesome.
remember, my oldest son was born in '94. So that's what I remember about 1994.
That was a good year.
That
I
is
got
a
my
good year.
driver's license.
And your son's a good man.
Yes, he
You've
is.
raised him great. All of y'all raising good families. Man, I love this strange news things. You're telling us stuff.
Yeah, it's going to get a little bit better.
Oh, I like it.
It will.
I do. So I want to introduce another fine young man here. We got a moniker for him called Baby Duramax. You might have seen him in one of the videos showing his tail feather or his hitch or whatever that was
Yeah.
back in. We're trying to get him back into that beautiful costume, of which we all just were amazed at how good his wife did on that costume. And then next thing I know, I think he burned it or something.
No, shout out to my beautiful wife. She did great.
She did an awesome job. So what we're going to do is bring in Baby Duramax, which is Zachary Montelongo.
What's crack-a-lacking?
What's crack-a-lacking? That's right.
What's crack-a-lacking?
I couldn't wait for that.
Yeah.
He's going to be doing what we call shove it up your tailpipe traffic here in Rockdale, Texas. What does it look like today on the traffic side?
Well, today's traffic side, looking on Highway 79, we got heavy traffic, which is much slower than usual.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
So what's going on? Is it the
Got
construction?
some
What's
construction
happening?
going on all down 79, putting some new sidewalks in and some work downtown. So hopefully they can get it cleaned up pretty quick.
Amen. Sometimes you got to be patient, right? I mean, it's good that we're working on the roads. It's just, it gets a little
Dusty.
tiresome and dusty. Yeah, dusty for sure. Tell them about the dust here in our lot and trying to keep the vehicles clean. How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We got to have someone wash our cars probably. It'd be good to have it 2 times a week.
We're working on that. Hey, who's out there doing it right now? Street
Who?
Ministries, right?
Yes.
Street Ministries 2540 has taken up the responsibility of trying to clean these vehicles and keep the dust off. So we are so glad to support that ministry. They do some incredible stuff here.
Jason Hale, great guy.
Isn't he? He's
you bet.
amazing. We saw him at the Rockdale Rotary Club. I can't shout out to those guys and wonderful ladies who run that program. They just do such a great job for the community. And Jason Hill came out there and gave us a visit, told us all the great things he was doing, feeding those that are hungry and clothing those that need warmth, and putting a roof over people's heads that don't have things that every one of us appreciate so much. And so now we're supporting their efforts by hopefully forming a team with them on washing the vehicles. So far, so good, right?
Yeah, definitely. They're doing a good job out there.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. So we've got another one we're going to bring up here. This guy was talked about on the Can't Make It Up podcast. Now, who's all on Can't Make It Up podcast, Lee?
Well, you're so good at what's B-Dub? But you know the whole moniker, man. I don't remember it all. But
Let me say that one.
yeah,
See,
go ahead and spill that out.
That's the bourbon-based barbecue sauce B-Dub.
That is a one of a kind. He's a fantastic young man, Braden Wallace. We're glad that he helped us here get started, and he just does a fantastic job, just kind of overseeing what Chief and what Doc do in the middle of their Can't Make It Up broadcast. But he pops out some great sound, and he takes good care of his dad and Chief Ward Rodham, And we were blessed to be on that show the other day, and it was a lot of fun. As is this. This is cool. I mean, this is neat, and it's just shows you the unique amount of talent there is. Not only good folks in this town, but talent that there is. I mean, whether it's be barbecuing across the street with old Brett, B-Dub is in the middle of that, rolling up his sleeves, and he said he found a job that he thoroughly loves and enjoys, and so there's just no work involved in it. And then you got Doc, who's got his boudin. He's rolling out that boudin, and it's good. If you,
boudin.
yeah, if you've never had it, it's great. It's great. And then of course, Chief taking care of business. He's always taking care of business.
Chief Ward Rodham.
You got Cat Mama though.
Cat Mama.
Keep him straight.
You know, before we get into the power duo of the Rodhams, because I want to get into that, we had a great podcast with them, Lee, and that was so much fun.
It was.
And we'll talk about that. But we've got Mr. 4-3 himself, White Lightning, Nick Power.
Oh, Lordy. How's everybody doing?
Doing great today, man. How about
I
you?
can't believe you put me up to this sport. It's been 12 years. Now, when I go out here and I pull a hamstring, you replace the ice packs for me?
No, there's none of
Okay.
that kind of guarantee
All right.
going on.
Okay. All
So all I know is we're going to enjoy watching. And if you get hurt, even better, we're going to follow you to the hospital.
Listen, if you can do 4 anything for 40 yards,
What?
I'm all in. I
Okay.
believe
For
you.
anything.
4,999 and many
Go ahead
more
and get ready to
nines.
take some people's money then.
Because if you just do that, that's
Yeah, no.
amazing.
Yeah,
What's
no.
the money on this, Lee,
Uh,
right now? Are we putting bets on this, on the 4-3?
Yeah,
What's the over-under?
I don't know. How should we work that?
I'll
Tiny?
bet on my own self.
What I want to know is, do we have a camera that's going to be able to capture it fast enough
There
for
we
what you're telling me?
Technology.
I mean,
There
I
we
just don't know.
How fast those
Do we have a
iPhones
flash camera?
Yeah.
He's going to
Fast
flash
one,
right past
yeah.
it. Yeah.
You know.
I think we got iPhones in the back here that can record it.
Man, I can't wait to see this.
4-3.
So
That's
what
awesome.
we're going to do, we're going to film old White Lightning over here practicing to get ready. Now, here's where this story came from. So we're on Can't Make It Up with the boys, as you know, the Chief, Doc Bodine, and bourbon-based barbecue sauce, B-Dub.
That's hard to say.
It is. White Lightning is a little easier, I think. So on there, I remind him that he used to be a fast, awesome receiver running a 4-3
That and track.
in track and college, right? Everything. I mean, he's got it going. So we're, not only do we have the offensive line, as you can definitely see for the football team, maybe a tight end behind me here, and we got a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And I'd like to think I could be a quarterback, although I'm going to run out of gas pretty fast. But we're going to watch this journey as you try to do the
I'm
4-3
excited.
run.
I'm actually excited to go do it.
You up to it?
I'm up to it.
Well, I know
I'm
as
up
you
to
look around the room, you'd be the only one to come anywhere close
I'm
to
going
a
to tell you.
4-3.
I might could do a 4-minute 40.
4-minute 40?
Yeah. I could do a
I want to see
4-3
that too. I want to
10-yard
see Tiny.
dash.
That's if my knees hold out.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this show. Everybody's got such a unique background. I mean, for instance, I'm trying to talk Tiny into taking us on a hunting adventure. What do y'all think about that?
Oh, that'd be a blast.
Get to see what he does out there in the bush.
We
So
could
to
go
speak.
hunting out at Walmart. I can take y'all around and y'all could just see what you want to buy me.
I'm good at that one. See, I need something I'm not good at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to get.
You want to go out in the woods with me with a gun?
Oh, I want to see. I want to see if you can keep up with Mr. Dylan Ford and run down a boss hog or a wild hog and take it down by your hand with a knife. Isn't that what he does?
Well,
Yeah, that's exactly what they do.
yeah, they
That's
do that.
The dog holds it
Yeah.
down, pins it down, they jump on it.
And then they tie it up and
Crazy.
drag it out there. See, I got an easier way to do it. It's a one-shot deal, and then they drop.
That's a lot easier. You don't have to get your hands dirty that way.
You don't even have to run a 4-3, do you?
No.
You don't think you can run them?
No, it runs about 3,000 feet per second.
Hey, at a 4-3, a White Lightning might be able to catch up with one of these wild hogs.
Yeah, but I can't go 3,000 feet a second. That's fast.
I'm betting on that too.
Well, let's talk about a couple of things. We interviewed the chief, Ward Rodham, which a longtime fire chief here, and really a leader in so many ways. And we can talk about that further. And then Catherine Parsley Rodham. I think she's the outgoing between the two, but they're both pretty outgoing.
I agree. Both of them. Very great personalities,
Yes.
both.
Amazing.
They complement each other quite well.
I always get humbled in these, Lee, when we do it. It's kind of like when we did Gabe Land. I mean, I'm looking at the list of all the things they've got to talk about. We even put them up behind Gabe Land, and it just gets humbling. When we talked to the Rodhams yesterday, I couldn't even list everything that they're in. It's amazing.
They're busy people.
They are.
And well accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Still.
I mean, well accomplished, and we're going to do some great things. Alpha One Chevrolet Buick's going to do some stuff with them. They want to co-sponsor a lot of the events that we do during the year.
Awesome.
So we're gonna work that out with them, and just do everything we can to support the community. So, well, this is the first show that we've done. I didn't want it to go too long. We're going to have some interesting people join us, guys. I might shock you at who is willing to get on this show. Okay, we're going to have fun with it. Before we go, I want to tell everybody some of the neat stuff we got going. What do we got service special wise, Tiny?
Service special this month. We started running our alignments at $99.95 now. We're also going to offer this month a $10 coupon off of that $99 to try to get you in here, get your alignments done. Make sure your tires are wearing good and everything. We'll take care of that issue.
That's $89.
Yes.
I'm doing my math right, Lee?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. We can get it. I know he does it a whole lot faster than that, but he had to make it look good when he's sitting there. But also, we're going to do a free diagnostic, which is a $130 value. We will do it free with a repair this month.
You said free.
Free with the paid repair. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
But usually you would pay extra for that. So
Yeah.
we're going to throw that in. Also, we're going to give a $25 off of $250 or more repair, and a $50 off of $500 or more repair.
Is this Christmas or something?
Yes, it is.
What?
This is the month to give, man. We want to give back to our customers.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to dress him up as Santa Claus. So when everybody comes in, he can say, ho, ho, ho. Say ho, ho, ho for me.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I think he can do it.
That's almost as good as that 4-3.
Oh, I can't wait for 4-3. Lee, I know we've got some good stuff going. We've got great inventory to select from. And we've got finally some new units hitting the ground. Am I right?
We do. We had some new inventory come in yesterday, and we've got quite a bit more new inventory coming in the month of December. And so, what I want to do is I want to make a traffic jam on that traffic report of all those brand new and used vehicles that are pulling out here on a daily basis. So come on down, everybody. We're going to have something for everybody. Awesome. We want to put a smile on their face. We'll put a bow tie on the hood if we got to. But we do have a great selection. We've got an abundance of inventory coming. And we would just love to see everyone's smiling face walk in the door. We've got Jason and Zach and Chuck and myself and Nick. We're going to take care of you the right way. We're not going to hate no big city bullcorn. We're going to have this easy peasy small town way of doing things.
I like it. And let me tell you something. Nick's got a little bit in his Christmas bag too. I think you can right now buy a vehicle through General Motors Financial.
Correct.
And how long until I have to pay a payment?
I was just doing the math on that. It's 120 days for qualified buyers.
What?
That puts your payments to April 2nd.
April 2nd. No payment until April 2nd. I want everybody to hear
what?
that. What? Yeah. That's crazy.
Ain't it?
That is.
See, you thought you had this big old bag and being Santa and ho, ho, ho.
Oh, man.
Right? That's how we do the ho, ho, ho.
Boy, you can make Christmas come early this year, ain't it?
Old Nick just sped right around you, Tiny.
Yeah, I know it. But that's all right. We're still all here together.
That's it. Like Rudolph. Put on that nose and head it out.
Red nose and get out of here.
That's right.
4-3 running reindeer.
You got to keep running.
We love it.
So I thought I'd hear that crack of laughing back there when he said that too, man.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, we're going to have some fun with this. I mean, these guys are going to come in. I really want to get baby Duramax back.
Retired.
He's not retired. Hey, we're going to incentivize, and baby Duramax does respond to money. And I want to throw this out there. If White Lightning hits the 4-3, and I'm thinking 4.3999999, I don't care how far in infinity of 9 is in that number.
Mm-hmm.
$500.
Okay.
You got to do it live,
I'll do it live.
publicized.
How long do I have?
I don't know. We need to
He's
cut
gonna
this
train.
show short because
Yeah.
I need to get you out there training you, boy.
We're gonna have to
We're
go.
gonna split that 5 somewhere down there. Are you taking me to dinner or
What do you
something?
think, Lee? 2 weeks?
Oh, I'm thinking it doesn't matter. We'll try it every day for 2 weeks.
How much good? I could give you a training deal and I can make you run.
Well,
Does that involve that 3,000 feet a second?
It
Yes,
could.
it could,
I got some flaming arrows we could try too, you know.
so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is a great store. It's got incredible people. The talent is just amazing that we have here. And that's one of the reasons why I want to do the podcast. We're also going to have quite a few people come in and visit us. So we're learning new ways to record. We've got, obviously, the Rodhams are going to be on the show. The guys from Can't Make It Up are actually going to make one of these morning shows. That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got another podcast with the Can't Make It Up guys live from their recording studio. I just want one time for you to say B-Dub's full name.
I'll have to practice like he needs to.
So, without further ado, thanks for everyone tuning in today at Alpha One Chevrolet Buick. Come and see us. We've got great service specials. We've got great sales specials, great finance specials. We've got the absolute best people in the world to take care of you. Hope to see you soon. And we can't appreciate enough the support we're getting from Rockdale, Texas. Alpha One Chevrolet Buick, over and out.